matchup we have today in the Nationals, the New York Giants. Scoring, they don't meet often, but when you see...
To be watching Dallas's wide receiver duo of CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Now, when you look about those dense start on Pickens, and that's because of his physicality. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. Riley Moss and some help will be on.
You don't see it all that often, and here we go. Aubrey taps it. That's all he has to do, down to about the 3-yard line. And running out with it is Harvey, the rookie running back out of Central Florida. What a start it's been for him, too, helping direct them to the playoffs a year ago.
I think that's good.
I think that'll work. Already with wins, of course, and again a win against the NFC East Giants a week ago. Here's the handoff straight up the middle, little wiggle as well, and Dobbins rips off.
One of the key matchups today, this Cowboys defense giving up way too many yards in the run game, and Dobbins
telling us this week in our meetings there's got to be an urgency at the start of the game. Early in the game, they've been slow starters, but they have a first down. That's something.
Right here where you've got Ingram inside, and now you can go in and out. It's a stick.
To the Dobbins 7-yard run. So Ingram, who's getting more action, gets that last one. Look out, picked off. Dallas comes up with the theft, and it's Bridges. Dallas interception. Bogan 1 overall. They're going to start with a little play action and throwing it over complete to span full. But you look at what Dak Prescott has done in 4 consecutive games, Tony, at least 3 touchdown passes and no picks.
You have some excitement if this defense gets going.
And they've got a running game right here with Javonte Williams, the former Bronco. What a signing that.
Yeah, adding Ferguson in there.
It's interesting. Surtain is on Pickens. Moss is on Lamb, and they go up the middle with Williams, and look at that hard running. Big game of the season.
There are no weaknesses on this Cowboys offense, and you see Williams, who's gotten healthy and played and protect against the big play to CeeDee Lamb and Pickens.
Hard as well.
Yes.
2nd and 1. They fake it this time on the handoff, and looking down the field, Prescott's throw, it is caught. Lamb, 50-yard pass, 30-yard pass play to Lamb.
What a route. He's going to go ahead, stem, push back. Oh, what a start for Dallas.
They hurry to the line, and they hand it off. Williams, he gets close, but he's not in.
Now, it takes time.
This is
the previous play. He got hit. Pretty good. He throws.
Yep. He threw the interception. They fake it to Williams. Prescott throws, and that's knocked down.
Tracy's report earlier, Surtain, oh, this is a monster injury possibility here. Surtain, talking about one of the best in the game, if not the best cornerback.
Oh, he came down awkwardly on that right leg
matchup.
Here.
Went out of the game. Hard to do against these receivers. If he goes down, you've got to completely change your plan.
Of course, you're down, and then that landing was an awkward twist.
CD's big play. Sean Payton knows how big.
And whistle first.
False start.
3rd down.
Carl Chuffers and his crew on hand here. That certainly changes everything.
On Hoffman, but I think it might have been the left tackle Guyton.
So now you back him up to the 6.
Looks one-on-one. Are they going to keep it that way?
Pass. Knocked down. Incomplete. Brandon.
Look at down here. This is the one-on-one. He had a choice. Do you go up top? You have all the room here. Pickens is wide open on a back shoulder fade.
Chips it home. So the returners crisscross, and Aubrey sends it down the way, this time to Marvin Mims, and he is dangerous. But not when you have him covered up left.
Ready!
Right. On 1st down. They go back to Dobbins. And waiting for him there are the Cowboys, including agency at the top, trying to get something going early. They had been blanked by the Giants through 3 quarters. We saw.
Usually they got a lot of screens, little things starting the game.
2nd and 9. Good handoff. Good fake. Looked like he had handed it off to Harvey and then pulled it away and tried to get Mims quarter best in the league. Dallas brings the rush. Nix gets it away, and it's incomplete. Over on the side where
offside, number 50.
Hear the cheers from the fans as he emerged from that blue tent. He sat down on the bench, and now he's just...
Here's a 2nd and 10. They go with Harvey on the toss, and there goes Harvey. Harvey's got first down. Harvey's looking for the end zone. Harvey takes it home. That is why they drafted him in the
I want you to watch. We're going to replace. It's called a pin pull. You block down. Front.
40-yard sprint to the end zone. Extra point by Lutz is good. Looking at R.J. Harvey, who was a high school quarterback and was for 1 year at Virginia before transferring to Central Florida and being converted to a running back. Turpin on the return.
Arms.
2nd down.
So that's now the 3rd pre-snap penalty against the Cowboys.
So, aspect at home where everyone knows you can get to the right play over and over again. And this
4 wideouts in the game for Dallas. On 2nd and 11, they get it to Lamb, who tries to split the defenders. Oh, the most recent road game was a loss at Carolina, and they've averaged 17 fewer points.
I like this. Use the mobility early in the game.
Ready.
Cut back by Dobbins, and he takes off. Look at Dobbins go. And finally,
I want you to watch right here. Elam's got to close this gap. Get down in there. Get
are all out. 3 starters. Quick toss to this side. He goes back to Franklin. And he's near another first. 30th in points allowed. Last in yardage.
a little bit to start here. It doesn't look great from the previous part of the year.
Yeah, Broncos right now.
Almost it.
And Dobbins with a flag.
10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Calling it right there.
Yeah, called on McGlinchey, who was injured late. In the pocket, in the end zone, and
You're going to see a motion, and they're going to split. And you just get another little bit of a busted coverage.
4th play, at least 20 yards in this quarter, including both touchdowns were beyond 20. Good fake by Dak, and he's going to go ahead and take it. The yardage was there with Ferguson.
CD Lamb here. You're breaking out, and he's going to go right there. Throw it to the sideline. CD was ready for it. Dak just didn't.
A 30-second timeout.
Called by the Broncos. We're back in 30 after this from Progressive. On first down, it goes to Pickens, and he's got 9. Moss Lamb.
Well, I want you to watch right here. These two are going to double CD Lamb. That leaves Surtain.
In and out. He's out for this play. 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff to Williams, and again.
Runs. I don't think anybody knew this year that we were going to have this good of a running game to complement. But I think it goes these concepts really well. It's tough to figure out what they're doing.
Big time collaboration for that Dallas offense. Here's a 1st and 10. And that goes to Turpin, and extolling what a good signing that was. He had 4 years, did Javonte, here in Denver. After just
because for unit in the league.
Starting the 2nd quarter with this 3rd and 20. And pressure, pass, knocked down by Moss.
What an outstanding job by Zero Cooper. Just smokes.
First punt traveled 56. They got close. Fair catch right on the sideline by Nix. Buying time, heaving it wide of the mark.
Job by Eberflus playing quarter, half, so they get back in coverage. No checkdowns right there. Too late getting
stop, particularly this deep. It's 3rd and 9. Pass there. That was going to Franklin, who caught the touchdown.
He was open too. By Bridges coming in at the end. The ball could have been lower, made it easy on Franklin. Ran it.
Crawshaw with the punt. Not a deep one either. Turpin fakes the fair catch.
Pass looked the same, but having the weapons.
Here's the give to Blue. Oh, look at that little hurdle step. He's got a first down out. Boy, you got Pickens and Lamb, and what a job Pickens did when Lamb was out, Tony. For
like some of the most pass interferences called on a post. Ufunga delivers a big blow. He'll come in and
send Cowboys just inside the 30. Prescott going for it. All the way down the field, and he's out of bounds. 1 sack so far for the Denver defense. It's Williams butting heads at the 25.
Cat and mouse game. They've blitzed him a lot so far.
Here's Pickens making the catch for the first down.
Stem straight, boom, and the flatness and the explosiveness out of that.
It's back to Blue. More, but Jones able to make the angle on him, hold him to 6.
He's having a good drive. That's how you go against this Dallas team. You know you're going to give up yards, but if you hold them to...
by Dallas.
As a staff, you'd think about that on Monday, and you'd go through it, and you go, oh, we can't have those. Need the run.
He's rushed for 6 already this year. No, it's Prescott keeping and not advancing.
Great job by Denver being prepared. Franklin Myers got really low underneath.
Henry, when he's down there, just give it to him because Javante's been money this year. There's the money. There's Williams, and he's in for the touchdown.
And you're today
on 2nd and 3. Bootleg, looking and finding his chest.
Penalties declined. Result of the play, first down.
Play fake, it's a run. Oh, no, it's not. Let me hold you when you're running past me. And Eberflus did not let him beat them.
On first down, down the field he goes. Was he tripped? Yes, he was. Recently brought off the practice squad, and Mims was the target.
Automatic first down.
You see right there, got to have poise through the ball because of the injuries, and I think it's smart. He goes, it was close, but it's a penalty.
Now, that's a 32-yard penalty, by the way. Over to Ingram, catches it and runs. Ingram down to the 1.
You could throw the quick screen out there, and to have a tight end with the mobility of Ingram.
Dak watching from the side, these final 2 yards.
No penalties on offense here. That gives you your best chance, but on defense, you're okay with it.
Solomon Thomas.
How many pre-snap penalties now?
We're up to 5.
You're on it. They almost got him again.
Dobbins.
Williams, all the way at the top of your screen. He gets off the ball, flies down the line. Nix is that wide receiver.
Look at this. They hand it back to Harvey. A little trickery. They set up quickly. Dallas.
He comes around Palczewski perfectly and creates a big hole there. Too easy, though.
Yeah.
To be able to take a snap if you're not a quarterback. And he took that snap perfectly,
Personal foul after the play was over. The touchdown. Personal foul and go for 2 points.
How about this coming up? Harvey, by the way, had 2 receiving touchdowns coming into this game on the season. Pushes right into the face mask of Bowles. And he got caught.
Quick out.
Yep, Nick still has it. Throws it. Incomplete. Was going to
lineman downfield because this is the RPO. You can't take that long on RPOs. That as a quarterback, when you have an RPO run pass option, if you take too long, linemen don't know that you're throwing it.
That great rivalry continues, and that's going to be a touchback. This Broncos defense, the 20. Ball hit the line.
Back to 5 guys in the D-line. They've had success with this.
Prescott's going to take off. Dak's got running room, and he slides.
By Dak, you'll see he's going to look left. They overload that side. Did not keep the rush lane integrity there. I really
an assistant for so many years. But it looks like he's been doing it for a long time, and it's in the blood. As Williams is backed up, I think they'll mark it all the way.
Expecting, and I was really impressed because I really think he is a fantastic, almost creates a monster play for Denver.
One go. It's a deep one, too. 56-yard punt. And that is Mims.
It's a long season.
On first down, pass finds its way to Dobbins. And he goes out of bounds through Ryan Galvin, all the crew. See what happens here in the last 2 minutes of the first half. There's Dobbins. They tried to strip him, and he held on, and he's out to the 48-yard line.
He's going to pull right here. 77. Just run behind him as he gets in there and blows up James. And we should do it more, that means.
Nix. Sutton with his first.
Just a simple cover 2 here. It's the perfect play call. 2 guys in breaking. And that'll be
on first down.
Check it down.
There it is to Dobbins with the wiggle and headed for the sideline. We're playing exchange on the sideline. Again, the Verizon halftime report, New York. Nix down the field, end zone bound, touchdown, and it's a memorable one if it holds up.
Number 97 defense, penalties decline.
Pat Bryant, they drafted him in the 3rd round out of Illinois.
Gets the feet in, huge drive.
7 plays, 72 yards.
Watch the hands go up. Softens the feet right there, almost went too far.
He told us about this kid. He said we've got to find a way as the season goes on to get the ball in his hands more often. Play all that often, but the Broncos have won the last 7 matchups against Dallas. Peyton and company came down to Dallas, and then Super Bowl 12 was between these two as the Broncos' first 7-10. Except it was Dallas that had the 27.
So you're saying no one's going to score the rest
of the days of the Dallas Doomsday defense, which they could use a little bit of right now. Well, they had co-MVPs in that game. If you remember, Harvey Martin in 2nd and 4. And there's the completion to Pickens, who fungus.
Momentum is not going forward. Even though you get out of bounds, they keep the clock rolling. You've got to be fighting to go forward. This is a unique situation. If you throw a ball inbounds, at certain point, where's his field goal range, Jim? Is he in it? Bringing out Nolan Ryan. It's like he's different.
Prescott, intercept to take it away with Jahdae Barron.
They play too many here. You play underneath him, turn your head, and Dak should not have thrown that ball here.
So Dak's streak of games with 4 in a row coming in of at least 3 touchdown passes with Montana. It starts there. And a knee, and we reach halftime. There's Turpin fielding it right by the pylon. And earlier,
just that, even after that interception to start the game, what's been the biggest difference for your offense?
Well, I think we've hit some explosive plays, trying to take advantage of some of the injuries in their secondary. So short field to start, forcing a field goal, and the interception there, it was big.
Appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Fine, talking about Lamb and Pickens for 66 yards in the first half, so they were pretty much contained.
These guys, you got to come after them, zone blitz stuff, but they need to score on this drive.
Here's Dak. 2nd and 3, and
now I throw it.
3rd and 3. Here comes the pressure. Hufanga had a play on him. Prescott's going to be able to easily pick up the first down.
Great job getting right past Williams, but this is where your quarterback has to will your team get points somehow, shape, or form.
Also shut out Ferguson with no catches.
And he leads the NFL in receptions.
For all tight ends, too. 51 and 6 touchdowns. There's
touching.
Man, that lacked a lot of effort, it looked like to me. Here's Prescott over to Pickens. He's got
100% of the downs if I'm the Broncos, because they need more chances
for him. Here's an end around for Lamb. And
is still in the locker room. They are telling me it is a shoulder injury. He's questionable to return. Does not.
Was able to get back into the action. We also, Jaquan McMillan is into that secondary with
to that way a little bit.
On 2nd and 8. Blue. Something different there.
I just think
with Surtain out
if I can
and heading to the sideline.
storming back in that fourth quarter, I'm still not comfortable if I'm a Denver fan right now.
First and goal. It's Williams. This is a part of the field where Ferguson is so tough.
Back at him have a great rapport.
Here's the second and goal. Pass, pull on him. Now you got a third and goal.
If this ball would have been on him right now on the outside, it's a touchdown. Incredible.
One up top. Prescott. Pass.
Yes, and he's going to get another one because he's got to guard CeeDee Lamb one-on-one. They had to risk it because they got into a position where
End zone, the ball will be placed at the 1 yard line. Automatic first down.
And you'll see Moss trying to guard him just by himself. And one.
Moss, if you listen to Sean Payton and Vance, Williams has already scored once. Can it be twice? Drives ahead.
You just said it.
How they're going to approach things with Surtain on one side of the field.
And they don't want to throw at him. You got it dead right. Yep. You know that.
One thing with the DPIs this year, including one late last week against the Giants that I didn't see it, but that was the call.
Any day of the week.
13th play of the drive.
One-on-one.
Second and goal. Up top they go.
Just brought it up. The most
in the league.
and he gets 2.
Automatic first down.
See right at the top your score.
Back, Williams the tailback.
The good blocking tight end.
It's Williams, and he's in for another touchdown. 9 overall. Almost 7 minutes.
Just got to get one. Javonte does the rest right at the end.
Football, and you're the guy we want. He's proven that this first half of the season. Williams. Here's Mims. He's not down. He is not down. And now the angle cut off.
We talked about 2 of the most dangerous returners in the league. You think you got them?
It's on the bridge.
Right now they're so short-handed, Jim. It's going to be tough.
Again, another run for a bounce.
Part of the field you can shore up, right? Got to win in the red zone. Worked, but now you're short-handed. Do you do it again? He's tried.
They are last in the league in third down.
They just don't have that guy.
Nix lofts it. Sutton is there for the touch.
This is going to be coming back. Big play. Sometime.
10-yard penalty. Replay third down.
Called on Adam Troutman. Take the 6 off the board.
Touch the other guy. I agree with the call. Even though he throws his hands up, it's because he's not.
3rd and 13, back at the 24. It's Nix down the middle. Oh, it looked like a touchdown.
A dime. This is going to be a drop, and Sutton never has drops like this, I feel like.
Out for a field goal try of 42 yards. Lutz from 42, now 10 out of 11 on the season. Of course, he had the game winner 99 out of 100 times. Bounce off his chest for a touchdown. It would have been.
A lot softer defense by these guys.
Tack. Get
this team. Looks like it. CD looks like it.
Can Prescott feast? Pass.
Another defensive pass. I think this might be a hold, though, on the inside.
First down.
One thing that has really held back Denver at times this year, they've had the second most flags. And they go with blue. Falls out.
Falls out
Broncos
again.
have it.
Right? Did you get that one?
They're going to say Dallas got it back.
What a huge play.
Wow.
How are they giving that to Dallas? McMillan's holding up.
There's a fumble recovered by a teammate of the fumbling player. Second down.
So Brock Hop
putting his hand on the ball. It squirted out, and right there, you just miss it. Ball goes away.
tried to rake it.
By 13.
2nd and 10. And CD with a short. Here's the 3rd and 5. Turpin incomplete. Here's Anger. Fair catch at the 16. The other thing is, can you stop another one, Elijah Clark, in this game? Here's Mims. Great blocking out in front. Boy,
Ready? Just a simple handoff right up the middle.
and a little pause. The hesitation working out sweetly for. They go to Harvey. Cowboys are there and Bland. This is game 2. And they lead starting the 4th as Nix gets hit for the first time in this game. Throws it. Sutton has it. Was he touched? I believe he was.
Right there.
39 yards on that play to open the 4th. Back they come. Oh, my goodness.
When they get healthy.
2nd and 10. That pass.
50 here to try and help them.
This is 3rd and 10. First down picked up by 8. They'll go to Dobbins. Look to make the quick cut. 2nd and goal. 2nd and 6. As Nix throws.
Pace out here. Oh.
Nix is looking that side, Tony. Throwing it that side. Back in the end zone. Frank.
So let's make them feel like we're going inside. Oh, I'm going to come right back, but a little too late.
Lutz adds 1. 37 now. Dak needs a big play. 3rd and 12.
And the most targeted 2 guys in the league this year.
There's Williams. Driving.
You got to move out there, otherwise it's going there.
Lamb.
See Roach get through the line right here. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And do it. You got to like soften it and try and help the quarterback a little bit. He didn't do that. This organization.
The question here is completion to Sutton's going to lock.
Could be undefeated.
They talked about how emotionally draining it's been. Here's Nix looking for a 4th touchdown pass. Is that a hole?
A bit earlier, but it's really hard to do when guys can't cover. I mean, it's hamstrung. Eberflus.
Since he be a storyline here. 1st and goal. Chasing back to the 20 and throwing it away over the head of Dobbins and Bland as well. As they have. Fake in the chase again. And the throw.
While you're blocking, while you're throwing his hand there.
Dallas is already, the defense has already given up 60.
Play. Ineligible player downfield, number 77. That penalty's declined. Pass interference, number 14. That penalty.
Don't go make the play on the running back. Don't go make the play on the. What are you doing there? Oh, there's a ball. What?
He's got 2 touchdowns today. It's going to Harvey. It's Harvey into the end zone for 7.
Banner day for the rookie. Just a great job of knowing.
Nix has now 4 touchdown passes. And as they pulled away from the Cowboys here in quarter 4 with a couple of touchdowns.
Than I think they were before the season started.
Joe Milton comes in. Prescott is done for the afternoon. And Blue, 31, 188. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
But it was tough. Williams, Pickens.
There's a 2nd and 11. You saw Pickens.
He didn't even allow Ferguson to catch.
That's something. Pickens.
Maybe going against the best offense in the league. Top.
Here's Milton, for whom they traded with New England this year. Pick him up. Talking about Dallas. Here's Milton.
That was nice.
Able to lob it up to Schoonmaker. That was nice.
In your brain, but go sit down. I need you next week.
That's it.
Championship in the Super Bowl for Dallas.
Here's a 2nd and 10. As the ball's headed to the end zone, and it is caught for 35 yards. Here's Aubrey adding the extra point.